Hello and welcome to Next Week Now, next week's new way of knowing the new news before even the news knows what's the news now. I'm Ethan Yoon, the world's most trusted newsman. Without further ado, let's dive into next week's news now. So, the NRA has come under fire recently due to the recent shootings in Las Vegas and Sutherland Springs. The pro-gun conglomerate, which used to be run by Ben-Hur until the Nazis from the Raiders of the Lost Ark took over, has crusaded against the leftist gun control policies for years, claiming that the regulations surrounding their weapons won't prevent criminals from obtaining them despite selling shotguns at Walmart 24 hours a day. But due to the recent tragic uses of their deadly boomsticks, the NRA has been fighting a losing battle with the liberal media. In a recent statement for CNN, Charlton Heston voiced his grievances towards gun control policies. Just kidding, he's actually been dead for 10 years, but they did use the predictive text from the iPhone, saying, quote, "I think the liberal media never getting the right brand of prune juice. On top of that, in addition to liberal scum Michael Moore black people, there's also the awful trickle-down god-awful Tim Burton Apes movie in the back of the freezer next to the catheter." Long story short, in an effort to appease the public after countless mass shootings, the NRA is now accepting thoughts and prayers as payment for their firearms. Yes, with a background check and a quick old wink to Christ, you can purchase your very own semi-automatic weapon with a bolt action and a collapsible stock. They were initially going to accept the blood of the innocent, but found it wasn't compatible with those iPod credit card readers. The NRA hopes that this change in policy will have a positive impact on gun violence by, quote, limiting our clientele to the good conservative Christians of America, unlike those awful liberals, Satanist actors that hired for the Sandy Hook hoax. NRA spokesperson Kappy Deklashinov also announced in a PSA that there will be an upcoming prayer upcharge for all weapons exceeding a shotgun. Specifically, a military RPG will cost 5 Our Fathers, 16 Hail Marys, and a viewing of Mel Gibson's Passion of the Christ. The new policies will be implemented later on in the year on Richard Nixon's birthday, which is recognized as a holiday amongst conservatives, and in the meantime, you can send all your prayers and thoughts to us, where we will convert them into Bitcoin and use them to help us purchase muskets off the deep web for our war against KVR News. Exactly a week from now is Thanksgiving, and we here at Next Week Now are a little scared. The young cousins, nieces, and nephews are growing up faster than my stepmom, Hillary, not Clinton, can eat an entire turkey and ruin the entire dinner. But what else ruins Thanksgiving dinner more than hearing your younger relatives' opinions on issues they aren't informed enough to know about? And why are they not informed enough? Because they're not my age, and therefore they don't know as much as me. Some of my younger cousins' wrong opinions include climate change is real, UT has a bad football team, and that the Aryan race shouldn't have given up. Unfortunately for you, yes, you in the audience, at home, and in the studio, you will discover that your nephew's favorite member of the Scooby-Doo Mystery Gang is Fred Jones. Fred Jones may be the natural leader of the Mystery Gang, but he is still the blonde-haired, blue-eyed goal of the Nazis, and that makes him a communist. This also makes your nephew a communist. However, we here at Next Week Now have a small solution. For a fee of $39.99 plus travel, we will personally abduct you and your nephew and kill him. Finally, allowing me to turn a profit on all these predictions, besides those sweet, sweet heroin points. Unfortunately, you'll then find out that your niece thinks Obama was a good president. We don't have a service for that yet. You'll have to take care of her personally. Well, it's that time of year again, Thanksgiving. And that's right, Thanksgiving back. And your relatives are pissed. Whether it's about politics, the food, or your Uncle Freddie's new habit of throwing cooked pasta to signify he's ready for more food. Your relatives are going to be pissed during Thanksgiving, and to find out more, please welcome some local relatives. Welcome.
Hello, Ethan.
Welcome, welcome.
Thanks, Ethan. It's a pleasure to be here.
Is it really?
Absolutely not. I hate it, and I hate this entire building, and it's all disgusting. I hate it.
Thank you. So, whose relatives are you exactly?
Oh, we're just local to the neighborhood.
Okay, but who in the neighborhood are you related to?
Ethan, we're locals.
Okay, whatever. So, we hear you're pissed.
That's right, Ethan. Thanksgiving's back.
And we're pissed.
Okay, what are you pissed about?
That's a good question, Ethan.
Yeah, we're really glad you asked.
Very clever of you, Ethan.
Okay, you guys are kind of weirding me out.
You know what we're pissed about, Ethan?
Yeah, do you, Ethan?
No, that's why I asked.
Well, then you better sit down and listen the hell up.
Yeah, listen up, Ethan.
First of all,
We're
pissed because your nephew has decided to give up the gospel of Jesus H. Christ in favor of ripping hellish holes all over his body.
Wait. My nephew? Are you guys my relative?
No, Ethan. We're just local to the neighborhood.
Yes, keep up, Ethan, please.
Ethan, your nephew has decided that it's suddenly okay with Gad to take a little bitty needle and poke pieces of himself out of his body over and over again until there's nothing left of him, Ethan.
He's cutting holes in himself until there's nothing left, Ethan.
Okay, so you're saying that he's got piercings.
Okay, perhaps that's what they're referred to by the mainstream media, but in Gad's house, they're called falling into Satan's grasp, okay, Ethan?
Yeah, do you understand, Ethan?
Yes, I understand. So how many piercings did he get?
One.
One exactly.
Yes, but one is 200 too many, Ethan.
He's falling into Satan's grasp, Ethan.
Okay, you guys are really pissed.
Hell yeah, we're pissed, Ethan.
Is that all you're pissed at?
Absolutely not, Ethan.
Your cousin has decided to defy God by becoming an elementary school teacher.
That sounds pretty nice, actually. Maybe he's doing it for the kids.
No, he's doing it to become an employee of the government. And guess who runs the government?
Donald Trump?
No, mainstream media, socialist, liberal, coastal elitist, globalist cucks who want our kids to worship Satan
They're all
and
cucks.
eat hummus.
Yep, hummus.
What's wrong with hummus?
It's Satan's baby food, Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan, it's what Satan feeds his babies.
And your cousin has decided to get involved with this sinister ploy to take down America and capitalism.
He just wants to live off of the tax dollars of the people, and there's nothing,
Well, you just said he was a government worker.
like I said, doing nothing. And that's making us,
Outraged, Ethan.
that makes us right, outraged.
Okay, anything else?
Yes, as a matter of fact. We're pissed because your aunt has decided to become a vegan.
Okay, let me guess, veganism is Satan's diet.
No, actually, being a vegan is quite admirable.
It really helps the environment.
And good for your health, too.
So why are you pissed then?
Because, Ethan, if your aunt's a vegan, how can we eat meat at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Ethan, did you think of that?
There's still going to be meat. There just might be some vegan options.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Totally.
We get that.
But-
Here's the but, Ethan.
But how can we really eat the meat? Because will there still be meat on the table?
Sure.
And will we be able to put the meat on our plate?
Totally.
And will we be able to take that meat and insert it into our mouth?
Absolutely.
But can we eat the meat the proper way, the way Jesus intended, by chewing the meat while praising the meat king,
Praise the meat king.
and then sharing the pre-chewed meat with our neighbors?
No.
Not if your aunt's sitting next to us.
And if we can't eat pre-chewed meat and give it to your aunt, then what's the point?
That's the bloody point.
Okay, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Is it grosser than children ignoring Christ in the favor of socialism and the Sesame Street character, the Count, who, by the way, keeps counting children until they all enjoy socialism?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But we're still pissed.
Okay, that's all the time we've got today.
But we're pissed.
Yeah.
Nope, just get out. Get the hell out. Get out of here. Just get the hell out. Come on. Get out. Go. Keep going.
Can you validate my parking?
Just get the hell out. All right. Okay, now, after the break, join us for tips on how to survive Thanksgiving.
Sorry, I don't know the way.